In today's lesson, we will cover petroleum, the origin of petroleum, the organic composition of petroleum, kerogen, asphalt, rock eval analysis, hydrocarbon, anaerobic environment, thermal cracking. I will tell the subject. Before starting the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. What is oil? Oil is a fossil fuel that is composed of hydrocarbons, primarily alkanes, cycloalkanes and aromatic hydrocarbons. It is a non-renewable resource that is used for energy production, as well as in the production of a variety of products such as gasoline, diesel, lubricants, and chemicals. Hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon is a compound composed of only hydrogen and carbon atoms. It is the main constituent of fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, and natural gas. Hydrocarbons can be found in various forms including alkanes, alkenes, and alkynes, and can also be used as building blocks in the synthesis of a wide range of organic chemicals and materials. Origin of oil. Oil is a fossil fuel that is formed from the remains of ancient marine plants and animals that died millions of years ago. Over time, these organic materials were buried and subjected to high pressure and temperature, which transformed them into crude oil. The crude oil is then extracted from the ground through drilling and can be refined into various products such as gasoline, diesel, and other fuels. Anaerobic environment. Anaerobic environment is a place or situation in which there is no oxygen present. Anaerobic conditions can be found in the absence of air, in waterlogged soils, or in the absence of oxygen-releasing photosynthetic organisms. These conditions allow for the growth and proliferation of anaerobic microorganisms such as bacteria and archaea, which are able to survive without oxygen. In the context of the formation of fossil fuels, anaerobic environments are important because they allow for the preservation of organic matter, which can then be converted into fossil fuels such as oil and natural gas through processes of heat and pressure over long periods of time. Kerogen. Kerogen is a complex mixture of organic matter found in sedimentary rocks such as shale, which can be a source of oil and natural gas. Kerogen is formed from the remains of ancient plants and animals that were buried and subjected to heat and pressure over long periods of time. The organic matter in kerogen is not yet fully converted into oil or natural gas, and requires further heating to reach the temperatures required for this transformation. This process, called thermal maturity, occurs naturally over time, or can be induced through human means such as hydraulic fracturing, also known as fracking. Rock eval analysis. Rock eval analysis is a set of laboratory techniques used to determine the organic richness and thermal maturity of sedimentary rocks, especially shale, which can be sources of oil and natural gas. The analysis typically involves heating a sample of rock to progressively higher temperatures and measuring the amount of hydrocarbons that are released. The results of the analysis can be used to determine the potential for a rock to generate oil or natural gas, and to estimate the quality and quantity of these resources. Additionally, rock eval analysis can be used to determine the type of organic matter present in the rock, such as kerogen, and to provide information on the depositional environment and thermal history of the rock. Thermal cracking. Thermal cracking, also known as thermal degradation or thermal decomposition, is a process in which a substance is broken down into smaller, more stable molecules by exposure to heat. In the context of petroleum refining, thermal cracking is used to convert heavy, high molecular weight hydrocarbons into lighter, more valuable products such as gasoline, diesel, and other fuels. The process works by heating the heavy crude oil to high temperatures, causing the long-chain hydrocarbons to break apart into smaller molecules. Thermal cracking is an important process in petroleum refining, as it allows refineries to produce more valuable products from a given amount of crude oil, and is a key factor in determining the overall economic viability of a refining operation. Organic origin of petroleum. Petroleum is a fossil fuel that is formed from the remains of ancient marine plants and animals that died millions of years ago. Over time, these organic materials were buried and subjected to high pressure and temperature, which transformed them into crude oil. The organic matter in the sedimentary rock undergoes chemical and physical changes, such as biodegradation, microbial conversion, and thermal alteration, before eventually becoming petroleum. This process takes millions of years and requires specific conditions, such as the presence of anaerobic environments, which allow for the preservation of organic matter and its transformation into petroleum. The exact composition of petroleum can vary depending on the specific source of the organic matter and the conditions under which it was formed, but it typically contains a complex mixture of hydrocarbons and other organic compounds. Asphalt. Asphalt is a black or dark brown mixture of hydrocarbons and other organic materials that is primarily used in the construction of roads, as well as for roofing and waterproofing applications. It is produced by the refining of crude oil and is a byproduct of petroleum processing. Asphalt is a semi-solid or solid form of petroleum that is typically obtained by the fractional distillation of crude oil. It is composed of a complex mixture of organic compounds, including polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, alkanes, and other high molecular weight compounds. The properties of asphalt, such as its viscosity and durability, make it an ideal material for use in the construction of roads and other infrastructure. For the continuation of the videos, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on notifications, like my videos and write comments on my videos.